As we've learned this semester, comics and graphic novels is a sight-based medium and does not have to contain words, but are in essence sequential art. Scott McCloud states that the idea that a picture can invoke an emotional or sensual response in the viewer is the vital art of comics. Shaun Tan's The Arrival is a wordless graphic novel of an immigrant story. A man who leaves his home to pursue better opportunities so that he can provide for his family. The immigrant story is both familiar and strange, as many of us know the historical context of immigrants in America, but have never had to complete the same or a similar journey of assimilation. Shaun Tan successfully blends the use of familiar images with conceptual art that uses allegory, defamiliarization, and symbolism to enable the audience to view the story anew. Using symbolism helps the audience understand the protagonist's plight without having to use a real-world setting or tragedy, which can limit the novel to be relatable to only a smaller audience. For example, while many students enjoyed Persepolis' introduction of Iranian culture through a child's perspective, many still felt a disconnect to the setting due to previous knowledge or assumptions. Tan's use of defamiliarization makes all readers equal, as they see illustrations of icons that are widely known for such things as this bustling city reminiscent of New York, and changes key facts and details to wordlessly create a feeling of newness, wonderment, and the discomfort of unfamiliarity. Tan's use of sequential art helps convey the feeling of newness and confusion that one might feel in an environment where they are not understood due to language or other barriers. His use of the familial, such as pictures of a bed and the kindness of a stranger's expression, mixed with defamiliarization of animals and strange creatures, help convey the feelings of the protagonist to a wide audience. Scott McCloud's theory that tone could add depth is put into effect in Tan's work. He often relies on the use of sepia toning to represent the stillness of a moment as if it were a series of snapshots. I think this helps the viewer with the suspension of disbelief and aids to the feeling of authenticity and realism that Tan manages to provide. Tan even masters motion and the movement of time, and stories within stories, as our protagonist listens to the plight of another immigrant he befriends. Although the story is not rife with deep conflict, drama, or violence, it still manages to accomplish a beautiful fluidity and movement and stir powerful emotions of friendship, family, struggle, and success, all without words. For this reason, it would be a great addition to a course on comics and graphic novels to prove that sequential art alone is more than capable as a competent medium.